Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Lost Horizon 2 as we find ourselves on the other side of the Iron Curtain in Moscow already. I gotta say, it was surprisingly easy for us to get there, considering, Cold War and all that, but let's look around.
That's the train we came in on.
Not much to look at in this initial area. We gotta find our daughter.
The shed is locked.
Okay, so I guess we'll just move on. There's nothing in this initial area.
According to the coordinates, it must be somewhere around here. Gotcha. The mausoleum on Red Square. The entrance to the research facility has to be inside. Damn! This is going to be harder than I thought. But if I want to rescue Gwen, I don't have any choice.
I really want old Fenton. Well, young Fenton. The original Fenton.
Dobre wieczór.
Good evening, my fine gentleman.
What are you selling here?
Just the snacks, but I have something for every taste. Sweets, licorice sticks, candy floss, ice cream.
Thank you. Very tempting.
Candy floss? I don't think I've ever heard of that before.
Are you always open so late?
As long as the mausoleum is open, the visitors are my best customers. Only another 2 hours to go, then it's home time.
So the mausoleum closes in 2 hours' time?
Da. If you want to pay a visit, you'd better hurry up.
Good to know. With such a wide selection, it's hard to choose. What would you recommend?
This sweet, the baton shiki, and this gingerbread biscuit. Those are the most popular. But the roast apples made to my babushka's recipe are delicious too.
Well, I'm starving. I'll take everything. Will that cover it?
Absolutely! I can close early today! I must owe you some change, but I don't know the exchange rate.
Don't worry. Just give me back a few rubles.
Such a generous gentleman. Spasibo. Here, enjoy!
Spasibo.
So he just basically gave her...
That's actually really good. Mind you, I was starving. Hunger is a good sauce.
So he just gave her, like, a bunch of British pounds and identified himself as British, essentially. I mean, I presume the conversation was in Russian, but, he must have used German or British currency. Like, is that really the thing you want to do on a secret mission?
A few rubles and kopecks. The coordinates for the secret entrance to the KGB research lab. There are a few notes, too. If I understand correctly, the entrance is below 2 coffins. Empty, nothing, penniless, brassic, skint.
I guess we should have looked at that before we used it.
The knife used to be my brother's. I always keep it with me.
He always keeps it.
I don't like chewy chocolate sweets. A small, hard gingerbread biscuit. I don't really have anything to say to her right now.
So she's all, I can close early, so I don't know what that gets us. But this mausoleum, I think, is supposed to be the mausoleum of Lenin?
Inside, there are the embalmed corpses of Lenin and Stalin, and a hidden entrance to the underground research complex where Gwen has been taken.
Yeah. So that's Lenin's mausoleum.
There's quite a lot going on. I'd better bide my time and take a look around in there.
Stop! Empty your pockets! No photos, no heavy objects. And don't touch anything.
Whatever you say.
You can keep your wallet. Your other possessions will, of course, be returned at the end of your tour. Move along, please. Every group has exactly 2 minutes to complete their tour.
That's a little strict.
2 minutes? That's not going to make this any easier.
So we know it's
There's
behind
a lot less going on back here.
ventilation grill, probably through there.
I think I'll take a closer look at that. There's a pretty wide gap back there. Maybe that's where I can hide until the mausoleum closes. Then I can look for the secret entrance in my own time. But to do that, I'll need to get the grill off first, as quietly as possible.
And all we have is our wallet.
They're too tight.
So we'll need to...
This winch has a handle missing. This winch has...
Alright.
The victory flag of the Red Army. They raised it over the Reichstag in Berlin at the end of the Second World War. The Russians lost so many men. No wonder their flags are all the color of blood.
So if we walk back here, look, here's the sarcophagus.
Comrades Lenin and Stalin. The entrance to the research complex must be under their sarcophagi. But while the guards and visitors are here, I can't get to it.
Rain candle.
It looks like the flags are pulled taut by that crank.
No touching!
Oh, sorry.
No touching!
The hammer and sickle, state flag of the Soviet Union. They're supposed to be the tools of the workers, but I can't help feeling a little threatened.
Okay, so there's not much we can do. We're gonna have to...
Crumbs everywhere. Must have had biscuits or cakes at break time. Crumbs.
I don't think there's much we can do.
Time to finish the tour. Despite what I've heard about communism, the guards have given me all my property back. But with all this tough security, how am I going to find the secret entrance? The seat of the Soviet government. Every square inch of this place must be heavily monitored, so I'd better act like a convincing tourist.
Okay, so can we do...
In we go. I can't fit anything.
We can do that, I guess. I guess we can't go back to that workshop unless we pan over. Ah, here we go. Oh, this is open now. Hello, fellow mechanic. How do you do?
Dobry wieczór.
Good evening.
Has a woman come past here by any chance? Young, blonde?
Hey, I would have noticed that. No, you're the first person I've seen here since I started my shift.
Not much going on here.
Well, it's only a siding in a goods yard. We don't get many visitors passing through. Tourist?
Yes, I'm here on holiday. With my wife.
Once you found her, take her into the city center. It's a bit more entertaining than this neighborhood.
Goodbye.
До свидания.
Alright. Well, he's kind of preoccupied, so we might be able to...
The train should be leaving soon.
I think the train already left. Slit his throat. No. Okay. But what's in our wallet?
And now
again?
it's time to empty. I don't like the soft snack.
So we can do that
In we
and that. Okay, because we get to keep the coins, so maybe we can use those to pry off the cover and then use the sweets to distract the guards.
Stop! Empty your pockets!
Of course, comrade.
Oh, they moved. That's interesting. Oh, we can't talk to these fine Soviet ladies? Oh, wow.
And now it's time.
There we go.
Good idea, but even the smallest coins are still too thick.
Really?
In we go. Crumbs everywhere. And
Huh.
this winch has a hand.
But can't we, like... Okay.
The soft. In.
Too bad we can't just sneak the knife in, but we need something thinner
And
than...
the coordinates for the gingerbread biscuit fits. And now it's
Yeah, we can't fit the knife in there.
and now it's time. The ginger. I can't.
So...
I don't really have.
It does look like there is sort of a passage of time system. At the very least, things move around, but...
I'm not leaving here without Gwen.
We have another train here. You can't get up by the mechanic, unfortunately.
Hello.
Just checking.
No, sadly.
Goodbye.
Das wird...
Alright, so... Nothing really here yet.
And now it's...
Let's empty that just to... We'll just check to see if we can... Let's see, he said even the thickest coins...
A few rubles. A small... I don't like... The coordinates. The knife.
If only we could sneak the knife in somehow, but... Even that might not solve our issues.
I can't fit anything else in there. And now it's... The gingerbread...
Let's try that. I don't suppose there's anything... Yeah, nothing over there.
Stop!
Of course.
This looks like some Soviet commissar.
And now... The guard is fond of a snack, but I'll only put the gingerbread biscuit on his plate when I'm on the way out of the mausoleum.
Okay, so...
Time to finish the tour.
Let's see what that gets us, because we
The
can
softs. In
do that.
Stop!
Of course.
Empty your wallet! Okay, now we've reset, I think, to the... Ah!
The
That's
guard's
what it
looking
gives
the
us.
other way. Now's my chance.
Is now we can take the crank. And we can put it on this one.
It fits. I'll take it with me again.
But we aren't going to use it?
It fits. The victory flag of the red. I'll take it with me again.
What? Oh, I mean, unless you can use the crank on the grill.
There's a pretty wide gap back there. But to do that, I'll need... And now it's...
Yeah, we can't use that.
Good idea.
Coins are too thick.
The hammer and sickle.
See what else we can use it on. I want to put the... like, actually use it,
It fits.
but he's not letting me. Maybe we just move it and they'll take care of it later?
Time to finish the tour. Inside there are the
Okay, now let's put the coins
In we go.
and the sweets back in.
soft.
And let's see, now let's see what's changed.
Of course.
And they really like this new time mechanic.
I'll take it with me again. Better not let myself get caught with it.
Yeah, okay, so we can't take it out.
It
And
fits.
he won't, like, actually use it.
The victory flag.
Wait. Can we use the wallet? No.
Time.
Yeah, so I don't know. Unless I'm, like, missing something, which, I mean, let's be honest, I probably am, but...
Здравствуйте.
Hello.
I'd like another one of those.
Here you.
Spasibo. Goodbye.
Okay, so we can fill up on the gingerbread biscuits.
And now it's...
There we go. We can derail a train, maybe.
child's play, literally. Laying coins on rails and waiting. I used to do this when I was a lad.
That, or we can flatten the coins until, there we go. That should flatten them and make them usable.
It worked. Flat as a pancake.
Alright, so now we can go into the queue. Well, oh, wait.
The gingerbread biscuit fits just...
Let's do that. We can put the bread by the exit to distract the guards.
Stop!
And then come back on our next visit when they're distracted and pry this off.
And now... I'll put another biscuit...
Okay.
Time to finish the tour.
I like how they don't question us
In we...
bringing food in our wallet.
Stop!
Alright, now they're distracted. We can take the crank for whatever good that does us.
I'll take it with me again.
And we can use this to pull the grills off.
A flattened coin is thin enough. That'll do. Number 2, 3, and 4. Done.
Okay, can we... Can't use the crank?
That won't work with these special screws. That won't work. Looks like you need a special screwdriver to undo those.
Oh, are you kidding me?
In we go. In we go.
Alright, so this goes back on. Now we gotta go to the mechanic, I bet, and get a screwdriver
It
from
fits.
him. Put the screwdriver in
Time to finish the tour.
I'll see if I can do this without using the,
And now it's...
whatchamacallit. The gingerbread. I don't know if that's necessary.
Strasvoy.
Hello.
Borrow
Could you...
Maybe.
Car's broken down. I need...
What type and...
They've got,
So a cross shape with lateral lobes. Look, fine. Just bring me...
How am I supposed to undo a screw and...
Fair comment. But I'm not letting you wander off with my whole...
Goodbye.
Das Vidania.
Ah, so we can use the other suite probably to press it in there and get an imprint.
In...
Okay.
I don't like
Truly, yeah.
the softs.
Let's take some coins just in case. Oh, this is a lot of... Like... Go!
Stop!
This is a lot of busy work. More so than, like, actual puzzle solving.
And now it's...
Gonna say at least.
I'll press this chewy sweet onto the head of the screw.
There we go.
No. In we... The impression...
What, we can just walk out with that?
Time to finish the tour.
I guess we can, okay. Yeah, good thing they aren't, like, questioning why the same tourist is going through, 10, 15 times.
Strasvoycha.
Hello.
Could you possibly...
Maybe.
Car's broken.
What type?
This impression better have...
Now you're talking. It's a 5-point star profile, very rare. 20 ought to fit. Here. But I'll want it back before my shift ends.
Of course, comrade. Spasibo. Goodbye.
Das Vidania.
Yeah, you ain't getting that back. Well, it depends on when your shift ends, but... Wait. We gotta tuck it in.
It won't fit in there. I can separate the handle from the metal.
There we go.
The shorts. The screwdriver handle. No. And now it's time.
Let's see.
The interchangeable screwdriver bit has a star-shaped profile.
Ah, we can
The
use
short
the
screwdriver.
crank with that. Okay, so that's what that's for.
Stop! Empty your pocket!
Of course. I'll take it with me again.
All right, let's do
And now
that.
it's a perfect.
And boop. Oh, we gotta look at it.
Bingo! I can hide here now.
Okay, so we don't get the chance to return it.
Whoa! It was getting claustrophobic in there. Right then, comrades. Let's take a look at these sarcophagi of yours.
All right.
What the hell? No, Fenton, stop it. You're not here to investigate. You just need to rescue your daughter. That passage over there looks promising.
Okay, so this is going to be another one of those puzzles where we can't let ourselves get seen by the guard. Oh, what? What? He was still behind the crates. He didn't have line of sight. Oh wow, so we basically just have to make a run for it, I think. And stay behind him the whole time. Yeah, I feel like he should have seen me there, but...
Looks like the passageway leads to another area. Maybe that's where Gwen is.
I feel like that was a little ridiculous.
Great. How am I supposed to get past these guys?
Stabby, stabby.
Всем агентам сектора Б. Вы нам нужны в главной лаборатории. Покиньте свои позиции и поднимайтесь на верхний уровень.
Now or never.
Okay,
Protective suits and gas.
okay, nothing in there.
Just a storeroom full of crates and shelves. Gwen! There's nothing in here.
Alright, let's get Gwen.
Gwen! Say something. What have they done to you? Her pulse is racing and her breathing's weak. I've got to get her out of here.
Okay, lab coat. We can at least disguise ourselves.
Cigarette packet and a small key.
Or we could do that. Figure out what
Stacks
we're
of
dealing with.
files about mysterious illnesses and dubious deaths.
I thought he said his wife had blonde hair. I guess he wasn't giving Gwen's description then.
Locked.
It's okay, we have the key.
A scalpel.
Okay. Why is the desk? Oh, is that just because it's a point we can look at?
Stacks of files about mysterious illnesses and dubious deaths.
Alright, grab her.
If I want to move Gwen, I'll have to unfasten her first.
Fine.
Gwen, can you hear me? We're leaving right now.
Что за проблема?
Anna?
Enton's a fucking boss.
Good throw. I tried sneaking in here following your footsteps, but they spotted me. What's happened to Gwen?
She's completely out of it. Alive, but unresponsive.
I think she's been drugged. Probably a truth serum. I just hope the dose wasn't too high.
We have to get her to a hospital.
Are you crazy? That notifies the authorities right away. No, we'll have to find something to snap her out of it here. Right then, you or me?
Give it to me.
Okay. It should start working in a minute. Come on, let's get moving. When they notice she's gone, they'll lock down the whole place.
I don't know why that was even a choice.
She's still running a high fever. Hey, how are you feeling?
Dad! What? I thought...
Shh, lie back.
Anna?
I fetched your father. I couldn't have rescued you on my own.
Here, drink this.
Do you know what these people wanted from you?
Give the girl a minute before you interrogate her.
It's okay, Dad. They kept asking me about the Viking casket. They wanted me to describe everything exactly. The decorations, the rooms. But I couldn't do it very well. And then they started with the injections.
Why would the KGB be interested in a Viking artifact?
Maybe this will help. I found it in the doctor's pocket.
Found it. She's a chip of the old block.
Okay, sweetheart. Try to sleep.
I knew it. Wotan.
Whoa, what?
It was a secret Nazi program, and now the KGB have picked up where they left off. If they're right, the casket will give them the power of the gods.
How the hell do you know all this?
My father was Oskar Brunner. Before the war, he was a physicist at the Nobel Institute in Stockholm. While he was there, he discovered the casket and took it home to Germany. Then, during the war, he was put to work researching weapons for the Nazis. And he discovered a secret that he realized should stay that way forever.
A way to unleash the power of the gods.
Exactly. He noticed an unknown substance on the surface of the casket and swore not to let it fall into the hands of the Nazis. And he paid for that decision with his life.
No wonder this mission means so much to you. And you've done your father proud. The casket has been destroyed and you've helped to rescue my daughter. Time to go home.
Have you ever heard of the casket of the Nine Worlds?
No?
Apparently, Thor brought it with him when he came to Midgard, the land of the mortals.
You're aware that these Norse legends are just stories, right?
I was raised on stories. My mother left when I was young and my father was always working. That gave me plenty of time to read.
According to the legend, the casket was decorated with a map leading to Asgard, the home of the Norse gods. I'm convinced that the casket we were chasing was the casket of the Nine Worlds.
Well, it's been destroyed now. Nobody's going to Asgard. End of story.
Perhaps, but there is still one loose end. One of your countrymen, Professor Edward Langtree, a cryptologist at Sandhurst Military Academy, he asked my father for some photographs of the casket. He wanted to decipher the runes. Whether he succeeded or not, those photographs are the last record of the casket in existence.
So you want to go to Sandhurst? I'm telling you now, they won't let you in.
Not me. You.
No. I've got my daughter back and that's all I came for. I've been able for so long, the army probably think I've deserted.
But think what they'll say if you can give them this kind of power. They'll let you retire, in comfort, and you'll finally be able to make up for all that lost time with Gwen.
Power like that could put an end to all wars. I won't need to retire. I'll be redundant. Okay, count me in.
What?
One moment, young lady.
Are you even going to bother saying goodbye?
Look, Gwen,
No, you look! I'm not letting you leave me behind again. You always say it's too dangerous for me, but in the past week I've been kidnapped, drugged, and tortured by the KGB. And I'm fine. Do you think I can't handle a bit of danger? Besides, if I come with you, you can keep a closer eye on me.
The girl has a point. And you never know. She could be useful. She seems to have a way of finding things.
Okay. Looks like I'm outvoted. Next stop, Asgard.
There's been a breach. I'm going to find the person responsible and hold them to account!
But I would never defy a direct order.
Please, I can vouch for my assistant.
In that case, the traitor must be you, Doctor. Congratulations on your promotion, comrade. You're now in charge of this laboratory with immediate effect. Oh, I have something for you too. So that you never forget who you're working for.
Oh no. Oh, I didn't finish undoing that one.
And I hope you remember who you're working for too. Unless you complete Wotan in the next 10 days, this operation is history. And so are you. The Politburo wants results, or a scapegoat, and that will not be me. Very few women survive the Siberian winter. Have I made myself clear?
This is all very nice. I can see why Professor Langtree decided to leave rainy old England.
He's not here for the climate. He covered his tracks pretty thoroughly. My contacts only just managed to trace him to this island.
So you think he came here to hide?
This is as far as his trail goes. After this, he vanishes.
So how are you planning to find him?
Well, we could start by just asking around.
First, I should have a word with the local authorities and see if my army ID buys me any information. If not, I'll need you.
Oh, really? What for?
Sometimes womanly virtues can be more persuasive.
Womanly virtues.
He means your legs.
So, you think my legs can change a man's mind?
More than mine could, anyway.
Sorry to interrupt this charming banter, but I'm dying of thirst here. Mind if I grab a drink while you two investigate?
I think we can manage without you for a while. Here's some money. Go and get yourself a lemonade at the pub and wait for us there.
Okay.
And Gwen,
Yes?
don't go getting kidnapped.
You on your own, love?
Kind of. My dad's gone into town to look for someone, and I thought I'd wait here instead.
All right. Who's he looking for?
Someone called Professor Langtree. Don't suppose you know him, do you?
Doesn't ring any bells. Mind you, I've not lived here all that long. I inherited this place from my uncle. St. John is one of those towns where everyone knows everybody else's business. Ask around, and I'm sure you'll find your professor.
Thanks. I might just do that.
Well, there you go.
Alright, so... Seems like the Lost Horizon series likes their female villains. And, I'm a little surprised.
A locket with a picture of my mother in it. I wear it
I
everywhere.
can't wait to hear the reason for why her mother left, but, I presume we'll find out later in the game. But I'm surprised Fenton was so skeptical about this. I mean, it was literally like, well, I suppose it would have been around 20 years now that he helped keep the Nazis from getting their hands on Shambhala. So, surprised he's this skeptical over it, but, you know, considering that's kind of where Gwen came from, he never would have been made without that journey. But in any case, this seems like a good ending point, so we'll end here today. So with that, thank you all for watching, and stay tuned for next time, and we'll see you then.